Hello, welcome to Fallawsophy. I'm your host, Jennifer Fallaw, and we have a little bit of an RV update tonight. I see Gina's in there. A lot of familiar names in there. Scott, Tom. Can I get a 10-4 that everybody can hear me okay? I was working with the audio. Let's get a little 10-4, and then we will go. Hi, Mary. 10-4. Okay. So we have a lot going on. It's very quiet for a reason. Okay. Most of what we're seeing and hearing about right now is about other tiers. People with antiquities, bonds, things like that. Rumor has it that other tiers and bondholders will be paid, and possibly tomorrow through Friday, and that would kick off Tier 4B. Stay tuned for that. That is the rumor that is circulating. We have heard, I say we, but I have heard from people who have heard from people that are expecting their deals to close and to get paid. Okay. And that's all I can say about that. But that is news from legitimate sources. So we have movement. We have a lot of movement. Yesterday, when I put the Gentel out, part of it said that the new estimate for the dominoes to fall, other countries' rates popping up one after another, was the end of the month. They wanted to get that done by the end of the month, no matter what. That does not mean we have to wait till the end of the month. Everybody flip the heck out. You're okay. Okay? It could happen tomorrow. It could happen tonight. It could happen Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Nobody really knows at this point. All we know is that we're making progress. There's a lot of good word coming in behind the scenes. We've seen things lining up for Jasara across the world to support their rates and to get them in line for that rollout across the world and the new territories. We had Putin and Xi meeting in China yesterday to get rid of nuclear waste so Iran doesn't use it. Nice cover. But the Arab nations were telling Trump to back off, and Saudi Arabia is in charge of Iran, and they'll handle it. Really? How coincidental. Because I told you a while back in the Gentel that Iran has been awarded to Saudi Arabia. Then I got intel that said that Iran's going to adopt the dinar, Iraq's dinar. So it looks a lot to me like Saudi Arabia is going to be in charge of that Middle Eastern territory over there, and the ball's been handed to them to handle that situation. We did have Vietnam a while back saying that they were going to push it because whatever Trump did for them, that timeline expired. And there was 48 hours to get everything done in Iraq to seat their government. And then coincidentally, Iraq all of a sudden can get the job done and has. Trump shows up in China, where I believe he had a meeting with Vietnam, possible. And now all of a sudden, it shows up in the Gentel that Vietnam is going to stop pushing it. So, somebody had to light a fire under Iraq to get them to finish that up. And the new prime minister of Iraq we believe he had a closed circuit meeting with Trump last night. Or the night before. I believe it was last night. after the meeting last week, China is free from the crown. We also had in the Gentel this week that the UK might be late to the party. Now, how much did the crown, England, the UK, actually own? Trump puts out a True Social post, excuse me, with a United States flag across the Middle East with Iran in the middle of it. What's that tell you? I mean, was the United States in the World Court awarded all of the Crown's territories? And has Trump been in the process of giving it back, according to Jazzara, to those who will head the new territories, the 7 nations? It's looking like that. I mean, it's all playing out in front of our eyes. It sounds and looks like the new leaders of the nations of Jazzara are having their final powwow to see if everything is ready to proceed. We are in a good position as far as that is concerned. So we could see a lot of movement on Wednesday and Thursday. That is the chatter. I think that's it. Now we watch and wait and see how long it takes Iraq. Okay. Putin and Xi, the president of China, are meeting as well. I thought I said that. Putin and Xi are meeting as well. Okay? Got corrected. Again, possibly. I'm not sure. I did say that they met yesterday to get rid of nuclear waste so that Iran doesn't use it. Nice cover, yeah. Arab nations. And, you know, I just love it because when I came out with the Gentel that said that the World Court awarded Iran their territories to Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia would control both sides of the Strait of Hormuz, everybody's like, oh, okay. Just saying. So, in the Gentel this week, we all assume that, and it could very well be that way, when Iraq triggers it, Vietnam's not going to go alone, not going to screw things up. Donald Trump probably gave him some more money, did something to hold him off. They're very panicked to get this done because of their financial situation. Iraq will start as planned. Trump was generous with Vietnam. It's in the Gentel, and there is something about possible delays between each country as the dominoes fall. We don't know how long it's going to take for each country's rate to show up on the back screen of the Forex, which is our exchange screen. Okay. Vietnam was going to go by itself and go publicly. That was going to be a problem. That was going to draw a lot of attention to the RV. And we don't need that. This is a very big event. It's taken very many years to put this whole thing together and to get it to go right. And we don't need somebody messing it up at the end. So Donald Trump took care of that. Now, apparently, Iraq has seated their government and is ready to revalue. Plus side to the waiting is that now that all of this has been accomplished in the world with Venezuela and other places, all the gold found in tunnels and moved back to the country that needs it, or that it was stolen from, that's going to support their currencies. We're going to have higher rates. We're going to do a lot better than we would have if this happened a couple of years ago. Bonus. Okay? I think that's about it. I do think we got a couple Gentel confirmed so far. Underwater eruption. There was some kind of volcanic eruption out in the ocean. I posted that on Fallawsophy on Telegram. And the big storms. The storms I saw coming over what looked like wheat fields. That was the color of the ground. Farms. Be careful if you're in the Midwest right now. I don't know if that's over or continuing, but we had that so far. Have not seen anything else so far today, but I have been busy all day. It's been a busy couple days. Excuse me. I think that's what I have. All right. Tonight, I'm going to give you more time for questions because I'm always talking over here, teaching something. I've been really busy with clients the last couple days, emails, catching up still from being on vacation and just dead tired at night. So I don't have anything to teach you other than, I've gotten a couple opportunities lately to practice what I preach, and it is not as easy as it sounds, but it's doable. Okay? Had a couple opportunities not to step into thoughts about people getting their karma. Oh, I could share something personal that I got last night about, trying not to step into a place where I'm hoping people get their karma. Okay. So I go to God last night. Little story, and then I'll do the readings. You can start with your rumble rants. You can ask me anything you want. Okay, so little story. Last night, I was having a hard time, and the ex posting pictures of him and some that he's together with. Oh, I love you, and all this crap on Facebook. And I'm just like, I realized, oh, okay, well, he probably was cheating on me the whole time. So so then I'm gonna go talk to God. So I go and I ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel to take me to the garden to speak to God. And those of you that have taken interdimensional meditation, that is one of the classes that we do. We go to the Garden of Eden, the 7th level of heaven, very high vibrational, and sit down in a beautiful place and talk to God. So I went in there. And he's like, he's looking at me like, are you going to practice what you preach? Are you going to do that? Yes, uh-huh. I'm going to do that. Yep. No thoughts at all about hoping somebody gets there. What's coming? At all. At all. I'm not doing that. Okay, so, but this might be good news for us with the RV. That's what I'm telling you. This is pretty good. And some of you spiritual people, I asked Chat GPT. He didn't know much about it, but some of you old timers in the spiritual community might know what happened here. So, if you have any opinions about it, email me. So I sat with God, and he goes, and I'm going on, and I'm like, oh God, And he just looks at me and he says, I will be sending you victory in all areas of your life. And I'm like, well, I can't really complain now. I can't really argue with that, and I can't really. Okay, I accept. I accept for victory. I accept it. Send it on in. Send it on in. So I'm thinking, first thing that pops in my head, that includes the RV. I've been working really hard here. I mean, that's a victory, right? Throw it in on a Wednesday. That's even better. So, right from God's mouth, it's coming, people. We get it. All right. So after he said that, um, I told him, he said, once again, you're going to fall back in the old cycles. You're going to play ball with the enemy, or you're going to stay strong. And I'm like, I'm going to stay strong. I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that. So then I said, okay, I accept victory in all areas of my life from you. And he goes, 1 minute. One more thing. What? What do I have to do now? So then he walks me over to this candle. There's a candle on a stand. So it's about chest high from me. And it's a big white candle. And it's decorative. The candles they used to make where they would carve them and they would twirl it and it's all different colors and stuff. This was all white, so like a wedding candle or something like that. And I said, what's this? And he said, it's a century candle. I'm like, okay. And then he gave me a stick or a piece of wood that had fire on it. The fire was white and blue. It was not yellow. Interesting. And told me to light the candle. I'm like, oh, I get what's going on here. I'm supposed to make a wish because I have no idea what's going on. So I light the candle. And he's standing there looking at me. He says, now blow it out. And so I make my wish. Ignorant. And I blow it out. I didn't blow it out. It could not blow it out. I kept blowing on it and blowing at it. And he's staring at me. He said, this is the eternal flame. It does not burn out. You now carry this flame within you. And I said, okay. So everything's going to be okay? He said, more than okay. And I left. And then Archangel Michael walked me into the 7th level, and then they walked me out, and I told them what happened because it's totally private. They didn't hear anything. And I looked at Gabriel and Michael, and I said, is that good? He goes, that's very good. That's very good. And I'm like, all right, let's get this RV done now. I don't know what that did. I don't know what that did, but it helped me out a lot. Okay. It's anybody's guess. Anything could happen any day for the rest of the week, starting late night tonight. Okay? Everybody's been trying to get the answer out. You know what? I'm just going to talk about something that I'm a little frustrated with. And I love you all. I love you all. But I'm not keeping a secret about the actual time and date that the RV will trigger or that we will get our notifications. I do my best, okay? I mean, you know what it's like? It's like one of those games on your phone, like on Facebook or something, where if something's moving and you try to, or it's turning, and you try to hit it and stop it on the exact time and date, and you can't get it, and you can't get it, and you can't get it, and you can't get it. You're driving me crazy with this. I don't know. I don't know. It moves. Okay? Okay. Personal frustrations. But we're giving it to God. We're not giving in. Not falling back into old cycles. Not going to go to bed and cry. So let's do some readings. All right? Okay. Pretty cool, though. I haven't heard about the eternal flame. I mean, I've heard about twin flames. I mean, I've heard that term before, but I've never heard about a century candle. But you old timers, I know you know something. We got some people who've been in the spiritual community a long, long time. I know you know something. about that. All right. It was pretty cool, though. He does that to me. I'm trying to get answers about all these separate little things, and he'll come out with something that just shuts me up. It's like, and you want to ask when? You want to pick it apart, but you're looking at God right in the face, and you're just like, okay, that's fine. Absolutely. Whatever you say, that's fine. Oh my goodness. The amount of strength that it has taken to get me through the last 5 years is just, I should get a medal. I should get a medal or something. Something. Coffee cup, t shirt. Okay. Let's start from the beginning here. I'm going to try to get in some member questions too. Okay? I'm just working off of Rumble right now. If you're on YouTube, you can get off. You can go to Fallawsophy with Jennifer Fallaw on Rumble. That's where you all should be anyway. You can download the app on your TV. Let's be over there. Sorry, I have an attitude today. Doing the best I can. All right. Hi, Jen. I would love to know if you're able to tell me what type of type of facility place I will have my RV appointment at. It's a bank. It is an exchange center that rents space to do business within a financial institution. That is what they're doing. They cannot own as many centers as we need for this RV. Okay? All right. Jessica K. 8888. Oh, $10 minimum, please. Thank you. Will the distribution of my father's estate or RV come first? RV. Good. Lisa. Whatever. Hi, Jen. Do you see me getting a farm in Manola, Texas? Paula. Farm in Texas. Yeah. I just saw the gate. It has the bars, the grates on the ground that cows can't cross. Yeah. Do you see me getting let's see, Jason Lloyd 25? Do you see me getting my family compound where my family can all live nearby? Jason. Yeah. You end up having like 12 buildings on a very large piece of property. That's what I heard. Carolyn Sue 1. Hi, Jen. How much longer will I have to work my part-time job? Translation. Jen, when is the RV happening? A week. Mary Gould. Hi, Mary. Jen, where do you see me on August 20th, 2026? Look like a 5, and I was going to say, I don't. August 20th. There's a lake. You're looking at it, you're walking it, you're talking to people about something. Something about changes or something that you've done or want to do to the property. I see a pine tree that looks like a California, the kind I see in California. It's not the same as here. I can't forget what they're freaking called. It's the ones with the big, long pine needles. Marcy. Jen, Lynn here. Will I begin a relationship? And if so, approximately when? Okay, Lynn, let's take a look. Is there any loving for Lynn? I think you start talking in July or meet in July, late July into August, and then it goes on from there. It's kind of sporadic at first. Yeah. Clutch 608-32399. Hello, Jen. Linda here. What kind of job do you see my son Brian getting and when? Now, I don't know if he works at like a big cat store. There are cranes and big equipment. No, it's not a cat store. There's cranes back there. I don't know if it's a rental place or if he is working on a job site. There are cranes in the background. Yep, hard hat. So it must be a job site. And he's talking to people. I don't know if it doesn't look like he's running the job. But he came out of a building, so I'm not quite sure. But it has something to do with that. Iridescent 7. Paul here. Do you still see my wife and I moving to Idaho or Montana? And which one? Thanks. Well, it's up to you. Let me take a look. They look pretty similar. Let me ask. Idaho. Do northern Idaho. Southern's boring. Okay. Jen, Donna here. How much money will I realistically receive at the RV? That would be called a shit ton of money. Shit ton. It's a lot. Belfast girl too. Hey Jen, it's Jackie V. My husband is going to Central America next week for work. Do you see any issues with his trip? Well, he could RV while he's gone, but husband. No, I do see a lot of rain. I do see some flooding. Um Other than that, I think it's just really rainy. Red, white, blondie. Red, white, blondie. I don't know why I always say and. Tiffany here. Do we buy the house with the address 8272 after this happens? See if I can see some paperwork. Five-digit number. Starts with a 1 and then a 9. Possibly a 7 in there. This is for Lisa. Wondering if Dad, Lewis Neal Bass, has a message for me. Lewis Neal Bass, come forward. He says you're doing well and he's proud of you. It won't be more than a week. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. That's enough. I think that's enough. Thanks, Dad. That's great. Flagel 55. Hey, Jen. Debbie here. Do you see my next physical move into my own property that I purchase, or will I need to rent or crash with someone for a while? Thanks. That's purchase. Somebody hands you keys. Cast 348. Michael C. here. Am I still on track to purchase the large ranch with the bison herd and private lake in Barbara County, Texas? Barbara? Bandera. I'm blind. Let's see if we see bison. I think so. I see them. Everybody's kind of afraid to approach them, but I see them. Hi, Jen. I'm Kelly. Will I be moving down to South Carolina coast? And will my adult daughters follow with me? 4 of them. Yes. 3 follow. 1 can't right away. Iridescent 7. Paul L. again. Do you see me doing my exchange at a military base? There's a Navy base nearby in Everett, Washington. Quite a bit farther away at Air Force Base in Tacoma. No, you'll go to an exchange center. Medbeds will be located on an Air Force Base. Hi, Jen. This is Jean. Will I be back in a relationship with Bradley in the future? All right, Jean. Let's take a look at Bradley. Yes. Yeah. I'm not going to get the reason right now on the air that why that happened, but he's been thinking about it a lot. Cass, very cool, Jen Wells, straight from the creator. Amazing. Thank you. You can all do this. Touch how to do it. There's no reason why you can't go talk to God. He'll show up exactly how you think he's going to look. Lady Diana. Oh, hi, hon. Gina. No. Tina, I saw your comments last night on the show. Somebody was talking to Gina. Kathy Mayhall. Hi, Jen. Am I still on schedule to have that end of July beach party in my beach house? I need to start planning. Yes, you do, because I need a nice big beach party in my life. Kathy. Party Kathy's. We're all going. It might be a little bit later. But plan it anyway. We're coming. Judith. Judy here. Am I an M? If so, am I low, middle? Oh, I get it. Let's see. Judy. Double M. Thormus. Everything's going to be all right. Yes. Yes, Thormus, it is. It is. Will we find a property we love to purchase in in Puerto Rico. Jane B. Puerto Rico, Jane B. Yeah. It's close to a walk up popular bar establishment, like a party place. Yeah. Yeah. Mia Sue, LaDonna Carroll is my name, MRB, please. B. Oh, Paul Revere 7 is now a monthly supporter. You guys, please support my channel for $5 a month. You can do it while I'm live right now on Rumble. If you need some assistance, I'm sure the ladies or the they're not admin. The bouncers in chat can help you do it. My people. $5 a month is a nice tip for all the Gentel and content you're going to get. Jen, there is talk about replicators. Will we be receiving replicators during the RV? No. Right now, I haven't seen any replicators. Maybe sometime in the future. But right now, it's all about building the nations and the economies, and replicators are going to destroy a lot of business. And especially it's food, they destroy farms, they destroy a lot. Okay? It's probably not anything you're going to see anytime soon. Unless it's a replicator that makes certain things. But I'd say when it comes to things that you would purchase for your everyday needs, doubt it. Hi, Jen. Thanks for all your hard work. You're so appreciated. Will we purchase the house at the end of Easy Street? That's a good street to live on. Let's all go live on Easy Street. Sia Kaufman. It's a good possibility, but somebody's got their eye on it right now. If this happens fast enough, you could get it. Clutch 6083239. You need to shorten that. Okay. Linda again. Our house for sale is in contract negotiations. If we reject paying for the present request for repairs, will they still accept the offer and close in a week? No. No, they won't. Debbie Hannon. My name is Debbie Hannon Brown. May God bless you and your girls. Thank you. Will I go east or west to my redemption appointment? How many miles would I go? All right, Debbie. Gabriel should go east or west? East. How many miles? It's 3 to 5. I think it's like 3. And then I heard 5. It could be 35. But I feel like it's really close to home. Shira 42. Hi, Jen. Julie Cranford here. Can you ask my mom, Janice Henry, if she has a new message for me? Okay. Janice Henry, come forward. Was your mom kind of sassy? She's laughing. She loves you. And I said, is there anything that you can tell her that would be helpful to her in her life right now? And she says, no, Julie knows it all. And then she laughed. And she says, you know what I'm talking about. She's just trying to lift you. She's trying to lift you up. Okay. Ray has started sleeping most of the day and night. What's wrong? Alexis. Ray? With that, I'm going to need more information. I don't know if that's a dog, a husband, a child. Whoever it is has an upper respiratory infection. Hi, Jen, it's Evelyn. When do you see me meeting my new love? Based on previous readings, it was March. But didn't come through. Maybe RV first? Well, most everything everybody asks me is hinged on the RV med beds. You know, some people just are hiding until then. Freaking no. All right. Evelyn. He's like floating around your energy field. Could this possibly be somebody that you already know? Words have not been said. They have not been spoken. He's close by. I don't know what his problem is. Divine timing. We love that. We love divine timing. It's fun. Thormus, I've sent you a coffee cup and a shirt. Yes, you did. Thank you. Thank you for everything you do, Jen. Do you see me? M or B for Danae? B. Deek48. Hi, Jen. This is Denise. How far do you see us traveling to the exchange? 32 minutes. Lady Diana. Hey, Jen. It's Diana. When do you see me buying a new car? What kind? Love you. Love you too. New car. That is a small SUV. It's not a Subaru. I don't know what that is. I think it's a Chevy. Chevy? It's a light, small SUV. When? About a month. They ship it to you. So it's a I think you order it. Okay. Sunny2660. Will I, Christina Loeb, relocate relocate to either Canton or Gainesville, Georgia? Canton. Jen, this is April. Am I an M or a B? I can't tell you if your currency is all legitimate. That's basically a shot in the dark for me. I mean, I can ask if most of it's okay. Gabriel, is most of it okay? Yes, most of it is okay. And you are a B. Harper Rose, 21. Jen, this is April. Did I just do that? I'm losing it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. LOB12345. Hi, Jen. Added to my currency. Am I now a B or a double B? Double. Good job. Yeah, cattle card, Lisa. That's what I saw on the gate. Yeah. Okay, we are heading to Minnesota on May 27th, delayed by a couple of days due to having to go to RV first, Donna E. Or delayed a couple. I'm like, you are? What do you know? I was gonna say, like, what? Um, May 27th. What date is it today? It's 19th. You are delayed a couple days as of now, and it's not because you haven't RV'd yet. I think you just did before that. You have, but there's a lot of meetings. There's a lot of things you're doing. Right after that. Lori369. Hi, Jen. Thank you for everything. My name is Lori from Canada. And my question is, will I end up buying the property on Fullerton Road? Yes. Catherine, 21, daughter, is having a difficult time mentally. No, my name is Marcia. My daughter's name is Rachel. Having a difficult time mentally. Do you see her being healed or getting better? I do think she needs some assistance with that. Um, I'm not one to suggest getting on medication, but she might temporarily. She's having a hard time. Tamron, 400. Ron Jones was let go from his job. Will he find another job before August, or will it not be necessary? Not necessary. But do what you got to do. Okay? Nancy! That's my Nancy. My friend Chelsea went into a local bar. Is this a joke? Just kidding. My friend Nancy went into a local bar, Shorty's Bar, and I was able to see the bar. What I saw caused me to call in Michael. Was I right? Oh, let's see. Let's see what happened there. Nancy is like Superwoman, okay, with psychic stuff. One of my longest students. Okay. Holy crap, Nancy. Yeah? Yeah? What the hell was that? You'll have to tell me that one. That was yeah, you were right. I just saw several things in that bar. Um okay, Amanda B here. When will my daughter Jennifer boyfriend Adam get a new job? My daughter Jennifer. My daughter Jennifer's boyfriend Adam get a new job? Or daughter Jennifer and boyfriend Adam? Let's just look at Adam. Month and a half. SDH 11, Jen. Will I buy the house in Huntsville? Thanks, Sherry H. I don't think it's that one. Mm-mm. Hi, Jen. This is Elaine here from Coeur d'Alene. Hi. Flying to California on the 27th for 3 nights. I want to go. Will that be without problems, or should I cancel? Don't cancel anything until it's time. All you got to do for the RV appointment is make a phone call, make an appointment, and then get back. Okay? Um, as of now, there's a chance you could get this done before you go. All right, what time is it? Oh yeah, it's been an hour. I'm starting to get tired. Carol S. here. Will the RV happen before I start my vacation? When do you start your vacation, Carol? Just a little more information, people. I'm sorry, I'm a lawyer. Let me ask, Gabriel. Yes. AFM Doc. Hi, Jen, Beth, and I are going on vacation. Will we arc before we go, RV? Will we have to come back? Gabriel just said you may. It's up in the air right now. There's some moving pieces. Everybody's got to do their part to make sure this goes. Okay? Everybody's asking me questions. Is it going to happen before I go on vacation? I don't know. Okay? I don't know. I'm not quitting my job. I am not quitting my job. All right, clutch. 308-32399. Third time's a charm. Jen, Linda again. Will I buy my dream house in Hammond Point subdivision? Yes. When will my son Brian buy a house? Either a month or two after that. That's a special deal. Brian's house. They both might be. You might have to make a special offer to get in to one of those houses. All right, let's stop the rumble rants. Today is my dad's birthday in heaven. Does he have a message for me? I don't know your name, and I don't know his name. Michael. Let's ask Archangel Michael. Michael, he misses you every day. You are so special to him, Michael says. Michael gave Archangel Michael. There's no need to be afraid. Jen, Donna again. Does shitload mean BB or BBB? Well, once you got BB, it doesn't really matter, Donna. Doesn't really matter. Probably BBB. Roxanne Granado. Hi, Jen. Roxanne here. Do you see my Jeep lasting until the RV? Yes. Yes, there's a couple things you could do to it under the hood to ensure that. There's a couple small fixes. If you know anybody could take a look at it. Sharon H91. Hi, Jen. Do you see us building a new house on the property we get at 10036? New house on the property we get. I think there's a house there. There's definitely a new barn, like a barn dominium or a shome that goes up. Plans for the big house take longer. Yeah, there's plans to build on that. Hi, Jen. It's Audra. Do you see me moving and getting our dream farm in Colorado? Audra. That's going to take about a year and a half to find the right place. It's like you're rushed to look in the beginning, and then you just kind of calm down, take a step back, and you're like, you know what? I want to get the right place for us. Missy D, Michelle E here. Does my mom have a message for me? Her name is Sandra Davies. Sandra Davies, come here. She's really excited to be called in. She goes, is she listening to me right now? I'm going to pass on a message. Tell her I love her. She's not alone. She knows what you're going through. And I'll be there every day if I have to until you're done. Prayers for you, hon. I don't know what you're dealing with. Okay, let's see how many we got left here. Crazy Cat Z, Crazy Cat 7. Christine D here. I have found my bathroom and closet door locked from the inside. What's going on? Cool. And nobody's there? Well, I mean, that's probably not cool, but I'd love to hear stuff like that. Closet door? Oh, that sounds like you gotta walk in. Yeah. You did have a walk in. There's a male. He's confused. He left. Somehow he's in the area. He's not from your house. This will happen periodically. I wouldn't, it's not dangerous. This is an earthbound spirit that's running and hiding from someone. They're stuck in their own time period. In their mind. They're running and hiding from someone. That's sad, but, you know, I guess we could see, like, if you wanted, I think Marcy can do it. I could probably, do a house cleanse and call them in. Cross them over if it becomes a problem. Just let me know. Hi, Jen. Do you see any problem with my background check during my currency exchange? My name is Glenn. No, because none of that stuff's a problem. So what I've seen at the exchange appointments, you walk in the door, you give them your ID. They scan it with this, box like scanner device. And on the same device, you give them a thumbprint. Now they know absolutely everything about you. They're only looking for like international crime rings, watch lists, somebody who could be, walking in with a bunch of stolen currency or something like that. No, not a problem. What is causing a mild headache for the last week? Allergies, Carrie. And your neck. You know, the same thing happens to me. Sometimes I get so much histamine that, and then from taking like Claritin D or something like that, my muscles will get really stiff in my neck, and then I'll start having like this dull headache. Um, but you have a lot of histamine in your body. Hi, Jen, it's Audra. Will we be moving to our dream home with family to Colorado? I thought I did that. Did I do that? Audra. I don't think it was Audra. Um, Gabriel. Yes. Uh, Tom here. My Siamese Shoshu cat, Bo, left on a walk about 2 years ago. Is he still alive and where is he? No, hun. Car got him. He did find his way home to you? In spirit? Kelly again. The one that can't follow, is she from New Jersey or Cali? What? I don't get it. All right, last, you guys, no more rumble rants. Teddy Cassie. Hi, Jen, this is Kat. Will my RV appointment go smoothly and will I get humanitarian funding? Yes, very smoothly. You either get 2 projects approved or they split one big project into two phases. Hi, Jen. Nurse Karen here. Do you see me in a new relationship this year? Okay, Nurse Karen. I think I'm in October. That's when it really takes off. You might know him or know of him. B. Wilton, Betty here. Do you see my house numbers on our next home? Thank you. Probably not. Getting tired, Betty. Okay, Betty, let's see. One, 3, 8 or 9, and a couple more. Can't see it clearly. Hi, Jen, this is Julie. Can you see what and where I will be doing on August 6, 2026? You're walking through a grand hallway. You're telling somebody what you want. You're walking pretty fast. I feel like you're off, like you're on your way somewhere. It's kind of rustic. The walls are very tall, a sandy color, and then there are big wooden dark beams crisscrossing in the top. And there's an opening outside. There looks like a lot of tables and things out there. Kathy Weber here. Do you still see me getting a home? Yakima next month. I'm so tired of this small RV I live in. Thank you. We can get the process started next month. as of now. Hi, Jen. This is Julie S. I met a great guy named Tommy. When will he call me? Oh, Tommy. He's unsure if you liked him. I was going to rip Tommy a new one because, men should be brave and they sit over there and they don't call. And it's like, okay, well, you don't like us if you don't call. I mean, what the hell's wrong with you? Freaking puss. Anyways. He's unsure if you liked him. You might want to push off a little text and give him a little nudge. He needs a nudge. Bossman924. I'm Chris. Will my wife and I finally get to retire this year? M or B? B, yes. All right, guys, I hope you stopped the rumble. How many more do I have? Let's see. Allie Baker. This is Karen. Will I find a beautiful beach home in Rhode Island? Westerly? A little further up on the coast. Okay, you guys, it just keeps coming. T Black SC. Will my family beach trip go smoothly or get fiery? No, it goes all right. There's a couple tense moments there, but it goes all right. At Kindred's 333. I don't know what you're asking me there. You just gave me your screen name like 3 times. Little Girl 62. Belinda here. When will I get a med bed? Get in a med bed, and when will stairs in a house not matter to you? Okay, I see. Month after the RV appointment. Hi, Jen. Thank you for all you do. Teresa W. here. I plan to purchase a... The hell does that say? Resvani? When do you see me getting physical ownership? Six weeks. Purple. M or B? B. Roadrunner 17. Sarah here. Is there a message from my grandma, Shirley? She visits me in my dreams. Well, I don't have a full name for Grandma Shirley. Someone asked Michael. Archangel Michael. Michael says she visits you in your dreams because she's just trying to give you extra reassurance in your life right now, just like giving you love. You really haven't had a lot of that lately. Hi, Jen. It's Keisha. Hi, Keisha. My best friend. Can you ask Jesus to please grant me more time with the mortgage until after the RV appointment? You know what? Go ahead and call them and be open and ask if there's anything they can do with you. Communication is better in this situation. They may be able to do something for you. But if you do nothing, that's when they come after you. Jesus, Keisha would like more time with the mortgage. Granted. Okay. Donna Bowen? Will I be an MRB? Thanks. Donna B. Okay, are we done? There's another one. Are these recycling? We found our... This is Donna. We found our dream house in Venice, Florida. Do you see us getting this home or something somewhere else? Thank you. somewhere else. Paul Revere 7. Hi, Jen. This is Albina. Albina? For treating a chronic Lyme, which is more effective treatment? Dung, coil, or X20 water machine? I can ask, but I cannot tell you what to do with your body. Can't tell you what to take. Jesus. The supplement or the machine? Supplement. Jennifer, look at pinned post. Okay, Marcy. Pinned post. How do I look at the pinned post? Kindred 333. Oh, I see. Okay. Will I move to Nevada and be an M or a B? I think that's still in the M range, possibly triple high M. Move to Nevada? No. I'm getting a no on that. All right, guys, I'm done. I'm done for the day. All right. Keep your eyes on the news. Watch your emails. Watch your Wise app. All the news is good. I don't think I got anything else while I was talking here. Maybe I did. Nope. Let's go over somewhere else real quick. Nope. That's it for the night. I will be on Real News Live with Mike and Jan in the morning on Rumble. And we'll see if I get anything else. Okay? Okay. I love you all. Thank you, Gina. Marcy. Everybody. Scott B. Let's see, I don't think we had any other mods in there. Love you, Marcy. Love you, Gina. All right, guys. Have a good night. And I will see you tomorrow.